Welcome back, everybody, to Funky Distrust TV. Nnamdi Kanu's health is red line you must not cross. IPOB, then they tell DSS people. This is a very, very sound warning when IPOB, then they give to the DSS people. The incompetent and the failed DSS people. In fact, the IPOB people, this warning, they come after they don't let Nigerian people know, say Nnamdi Kanu not too well in DSS then. Nnamdi Kanu not dey fit eat again in DSS then. So, the problem with the medias in Nigeria, and I mean, the problem with the medias in that country, now all these kind of things, because since what they don't tell us now, see Nnamdi Kanu, no, they feel okay. Nnamdi Kanu, they there now without court judgment or without any sentences and without even committing any single crime. The channel TV and their group, they refuse to air this Nnamdi Kanu matter. They refuse to talk about Nnamdi Kanu matter. Then they talk about Atiku when don't destroy Nigeria, thief all our money, and Bola Tinubu, including Peter Obi, all these people, una don't thief Nigerian people money. So una got to leave Nigerian people alone. My message to those people when they call obedient or whatever that they call them, all of una know one after the other, say Peter Obi na corrupt person, just exactly like Bola Ahmed Tinubu. All of una they follow Peter Obi because una want something from Peter Obi. Una they follow Peter Obi because Peter Obi won't bring change to Nigerian people. Una won't follow Peter Obi so that when Peter Obi enter, all of una go follow loot the treasury. The same thing to Ashawaju Bola Tinubu and the same thing to Atiku Abubakar. Now, the media people, they refused to talk about Nnamdi Kanu. They refused to press APC and PDP to leave the innocent fellow. So the IPOB, they don't send message to or warning to Ifunanya and his group. Look at the one they call Buchi. Look at the one they call Ifunanya. Look at the one they call Mago. Though we know Mago na EFCC, right? While the other Buchi na DSS and Ifunanya na DSS. Okay, look at this present EFCC person, EFCC man now. Look at all these people. Look at the other one, the military boss before they call Borata. All these people, with their corruptions and dishonesties to Nigerian people, they still get and they hold their position firmly. In fact, Borata's own, they rewarded Borata with an ambassadorial position. After Borata don't commit mayhem every corner in that country. So tell me the kind of unity when you feel say una and the kind of the kind of leadership when una they claim say una they provide for Nigerian people. Honestly, the reason why they hold Nnamdi Kanu now because of 2023. Now because of this same 2023 when they don't rig. Today, I want let Showore know, say, this election, they don't rig Nigerian people. Not only Showore, they don't rig this election. They rigged this election 2019. 2019, now they don't already learn. In fact, pen down somebody when go they sit down there after Ona Buhari's exit. But we know, say, Buhari don't exit since 2017. But the APC say Buhari still there. PDP say Buhari still there. Nigerian politicians say Buhari still there. Okay. Buhari still there, no problem. But they don't already choosing or selected the person when go sit down that position when Buhari there. Your PVC, I'm very, very sorry. It's not valid. Nothing is valid. Only their words. I mean, the power that be. Now they valid in that country. Remember, they don't tell you, see, in fact, Femi Addition, all of them. The other man again, the northern man, we will not hear his name again. Only God know where that one hide. The cola nut seller. Only that one. We will not see again. But all these people. Nigeria is in big trouble. So that is the thing. They hold Nnamdi Kanu because they know say this 2023, if Nnamdi Kanu dey, wahala go dey for them. And the man when they in question Nnamdi Kanu, and anytime when you talk Nnamdi Kanu, you have to talk about Showore because these two people, now them be the only people when they that country. Now them be the only men when they that country. That is why anytime when they speak, APC and PDP, then they panic. They're not a day at rest. Because they don't want any youth to climb on top that position when them, they always expect to climb. So, you see, all these things, now the part of corruption. When Nnamdi Kanu go to prison, the people, when they commit the criminal act in that nation, all of them walk scot-free. So you tell me how that country take balance. Tell me how Showore no go talk about revolution now. Tell me how Nnamdi Kanu no go talk about Biafra, that he want him people to leave that nation called the zoo. Now because of waiting then they see, and waiting me, they see, and waiting you as a Nigerian person, they see. Now him make them say, no, this kind of leadership, not be the kind of leadership when we want. And the since we don't know, say now only APC and PDP, these two political parties, then be the same political party, including Labour Party. So when we already they feel, say they be the same political party, we have the right to oppose them. Because the thing when APC talk, now PDP they accept. The one when PDP talk, now him LP they accept. That is the Labour Party. So they are all one political party. So they have to have an outsider like Nnamdi Kanu or Moile Showore. Because if they not get outsider, that means that is not politics. If they not get somebody when they oppose them, say no, instead of you to do it this way, do it that way. That is why, and that is the importance of having somebody like Nnamdi Kanu and Showore. Because we know if we don't have this kind of people, Nigeria is gone. Imagine say we not get somebody like Showore and Nnamdi Kanu, how Nigeria will look like today. Imagine today we not get Showore, we not get the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu. We not get something like IPOB. Tell me how that country will be. That means there is no opposition to this group of politicians in Nigeria, APC, PDP, and Labour Party. Because all of them, they use the same manifesto. Manifesto when Buhari, according to now, they say then get manifesto, then get no problem. But not the same when LP get, when Atiku get, and then when Una Buhari get. So that is the problem when they done Nigeria. Politics without opposition, that will not be politics. And they knew it quite well. Nnamdi Kanu na their opposition, so whether their opposition. That is why you see every time that they clamp them down. Remember, this will not be the first time when they don't arrest Maz Nnamdi Kanu. They arrested this man before when he stayed Kuje for going to 2 years. Now again, they go 2 years again when they just detention. No? They never catch that northern man when they don't they cry. Gumi don't cry, come and say, oh no, the man, they're not supposed. And if you watch very well, maybe they don't release that man. Because that is the way, then they roll. Now them. Now scratch my back, I scratch your back. Now him APC and PDP they do. Most especially the ones from the north. They not they accept, say them put their people in prison. Then they always come out and stand for them. Look at people saying that if you touch Gumi, you touch fire. Imagine. And Gumi see there, they walk up and down. So this one now, they just catch the man when the man then just they cry, say no, we're gonna release the guy. You know go stay more than somebody not supposed to stay more than 24 hours in detention. But Nnamdi Kanu dead now don't spend how many years, ladies and gentlemen. They just catch these terrorists with when they pay $2.something billion to go settle the Boko Haram people. $2.something billion. Ladies and gentlemen, not be naira, dollars. Now Buhari can give these people. All are from the north. All are from Borno State. All these people. A man, dangerous man. He did there, they work up and down. Instead, they accuse DSS people. So, the same DSS people, I don't tell you before, if Unanya, when be the boss of the DSS people, Buchi, we know what all these people don't do. Their oppression and their intimidation against Nigerian people. Most especially against these two people, Omoyele Sowore and Nnamdi Kanu. And the whole world see them. The media see them. They're not one, tell the government that no, this kind of characters, we don't need them in DSS. But because Nnamdi Kanu and Omoyele Sowore, is that fair? Is that fair? It's not fair. It's not fair. So the way when you treat Mr. A, make sure you treat the same way to Mr. B. Now so the law supposed to apply to everyone living in that particular country, when be Nigeria. But if you treat Mr. B with kiss glove and they treat Mr. A with iron hand, that means nothing balance. Things got to balance in that country. Things got to be balanced in that country. So IPOB now, even they don't tell the DSS people, say they go hold them accountable if anything happened to Nnamdi Kanu. Ohaneze Ndigbo themselves, they don't come out many times. We don't talk much about Ohaneze Ndigbo anymore because this group of people, they are not to be trusted. They are not to be trusted. Even this same group of people, now them connive together with the federal government and the northern cabals to arrest the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. Remember, many times they don't cry. They don't cry you. They are in Digbo. They doesn't know Nnamdi Kanu. And because of Nnamdi Kanu, he won't destroy their Igbo's presidency plan. Saying that their tongue will be the Hanese in Digbo. They tell them, say, look, things don't they happen before. We not pull any action. And we know, say, if northern people disagree, like this one, and when they disagreed completely, that there is nothing like Igbo president. The Ohanese and Igbo, all of them back off. They back off. But before, when Nnamdi Kanu, they chant say, make Nigerian government leave Biafran people. The Ohanese and Igbo say, oh, now because of Nnamdi Kanu. Now because of Nnamdi Kanu no one made them get Igbo presidency. Nnamdi Kanu no one made them get Igbo presidency. Which is a fat lie. Everything they put on top of Nnamdi Kanu head, Nnamdi Kanu not do anything. The same Ohanese Igbo went on crying Nnamdi Kanu many years. The same them Ohanese Igbo. Today now, they not say no. What did Ohanese Igbo do? All of them back down and also back off completely from Igbo presidency. As that very time when APC and PDP say no, Igbo man cannot become president in Nigeria, they don't want anything Igbo presidency, that was the end of the story. When we hear from the Ohanese Igbo, when they accuse Nnamdi Kanu, saying that because of Nnamdi Kanu, now I'm going to make them not to get Igbo presidency, which we know say na lie. And this one another example. This is another example when we go know say these people, all them they everywhere in Nigeria, they are not to be trusted. They are never ever to be trusted. Because if you trust them, it's like when you are jumping from frying pan to the main fire. Where the Ohanese Igbo now today? Now then they come, they cry fast, oh, Nnamdi Kanu help, Nnamdi Kanu help. All these things, they know what they are doing. They don't love Nnamdi Kanu. They hate Nnamdi Kanu with passion. Because if you say Nnamdi Kanu, because of Nnamdi Kanu, I'm not talking Biafran people, I'm talking the people when they inside the organization called the Ohanese Igbo, the senior and the junior, the both team. Because they are very, very corrupt set of human beings. One love, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, you know you never subscribed before, please do follow us. Subscribe. Bye.